And we are back, and I think our beautiful time is coming slowly to an end with Xenosaga 2. The thing is, this is kind of how it looks like if you would enter someone's body, kind of. Like, it reminds me of, like, being inside of a human. Like, not that I've ever been inside of a human, and, in multiple ways, hee. But especially, it's like Citrin, the one girl that was... No, wait, he sounds way more feminine than normally when he was a kid. Kind of thought it was for some reason the girl that hang out with them. I'm not quite so sure about that, Rubido. Like, his friends are gonna come anyways. Because the thing is, Rubido at least made friends. Albedo never made friends except with his bros. I mean, in a way, he also abandoned his bro, but, different circumstances. It wasn't like really, meant to happen. Because to be honest, like, how is Rubido gonna do something against someone that got literally possessed by God? I mean, if getting possessed by God means that you get a laugh like this, I wouldn't want to be possessed by God. Like, I would kind of prefer to keep my normal laugh, even though I don't laugh. That's the sad thing. Even if I had a laugh like this, I don't really laugh. Like, it sounds a little bit like, oh, edgy, but it's just the truth. Like, I don't really laugh most of the time. I've laughed before, but... Yeah, just for pretend. I usually... Things, why would he make a grave for himself too? But they can probably go against what they were built for. I mean, he built himself a harem. Lucky boy, maybe, linking and getting possessed with God isn't that bad after all. Actually, I would go for it. But, this has some nice atmosphere. It really reminds me a little bit of, like, the ending of Xenoblade 1, even though this came way before Xenoblade 1. But when you haven't played this before Xenoblade, I think most people... The thing is, I think... Hey, don't do that. I will stop that. I mean, I think we're going, like, through a thing where Albedo is, like, wishing he would have done these things. Like, it's like pretending to show his inner feelings. Like, he always wanted to do this, but he never did. His true feelings. Because to be honest, I think, he was never supposed to show emotions. I mean, she still works. I mean, that part did work though. So in a way you kind of guess yourself, like, if this is, like, still the real Albedo, or just the thing who took him over. Because he still has, like, Albedo's personality, but a little bit more extreme. Like when he was older and turned older, obviously, it felt a little bit more mature with the way he's having his outbursts in a way, if that's the right word for it. But now it feels like, yeah, he's really just a kid who's fucking with his bro, because he's doing things like taking the attention away from him. Obviously, he's a little bit of a crybaby back in the day, but no, he's not anymore. Oh, it's that hallway. Okay, it's not the hallway. I kind of thought it's like from the first game, the hallway with the candles at the walls, and a rather old-fashioned hallway. Like I forgot the name. It wasn't the proto thing. It was the Song of Nephilim. I mean, he's not right. He's not wrong. He came here to settle the score, and he should do it. He shouldn't lose track of himself. But you know, he's... The thing is, Albedo can read him like a towel. Because we have seen Mubido say and kind of think these things. Wait, has a name. We saw this in the first game too, when he was confronting... It's Sakura. And she's gonna hold him back. So he won't activate that mode. Because something bad will probably happen if that mode gets activated. Even though in a way... I want to see it. I know, what if it gives you so much power? Like, if I had another personality inside of me that gives me, like, lots of power, and I would need that power, I don't know. I would kind of think that is part of me. Like, I shouldn't pretend that it doesn't exist inside of me. I would kind of say, okay, if I can use it, and the thing is, I don't know the consequences. Maybe he goes around killing everyone, that it would be good. Then I would also try to not turn into it. But if it gives me, like, power that I can use to do good with, you know, it would kind of help. You know, try to control it. Because we're in an anime kind of game, you know? In those kind of games, when the person has a power in themselves that actually turns them evil, they eventually at one point learn how to use that power to not be evil anymore. They use it and they become stronger, but they don't kill. Nice phone. We're in Final Fantasy 7 now. And the background reminds me of the ginger dude who made Alien. But this is more like... I mean... Oh, that's babies. It's like the inside of a womb. While this is like... You know... I never played Final Fantasy 7, but I do know that there's like the... one boss... And what would the world... I would be interested in hearing what he wants the world to be like. Also, the thing is it really evolution if he uses machines? Like, if he has so many machines on top of him, can he really say that he evolved? Like, it would feel more like... I don't know. That wouldn't be evolution. Okay, I want to see if he makes a good point here. Okay, he doesn't know. But what would that mean for the humans? I mean, those words are meaningless if you can't really describe what it would be like. I mean, I would like to have holidays, even if I would evolve. But I know this doesn't seem like evolution, that you have to put yourself into a machine kind of position. Like, obviously, this is how we evolve. Without internet is a part of human evolution. If you think about it. Without the internet, you would have to read a book, but books are not always available everywhere. Like, the internet gives everyone the chance to learn everything. And we're gonna give you a fight. And then try it. Red Dragon model activated. I mean, that would be very lame if Junior alone could actually do that, you know? If you think about it. Imagine some dude building himself up to be like some kind of god. And he's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that won't really... Oh, my right back just suddenly started itching really badly. Holy shit, that was kinda... Wow. But I'm gonna save. Just so we wouldn't have to walk through all these things again, but I'm gonna be honest, it's the kind of fight that you probably can't really lose. Tension is uplifted. Kill me. Kill me. Hurry up. That's what he just said. I mean, if you watch enough anime, you would know what kind of dialogue that is. And he's just throwing insults at you too. He kind of seems to change his... He's kind of changing his break zone every round. Oh, maybe not. The thing is, imagine if you have never used Junior and... Now the game is kind of like, yeah, you know what? No, you're Junior and you have to do it normal battle with yourself. And I only have like one medical myself. Like, I can't really do anything except him, or except hoping that... I think I should probably stock. I should probably stock. Or maybe when you don't attack him, maybe then he only attacks. And I think he just said, what can you do without your friends, or something like that. You know, he's basically just insulting us. Okay, the thing is, maybe you're also supposed to break him. But okay, so CC, like, I'm just gonna continue with the circle buttons afterwards to see if that's maybe supposed to break him. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do, kinda. Provocation 3. What? The other times he was like provoking like 1. Like he's going Sicko mode. He's like, hey, you know what? I can provoke better this time. And I guess, you know, maybe I should have, you know, used like different spells if I knew I'm only him. But, you know, I would never expect a game to actually have a fight where you suddenly actually have to win alone. Like, most of the time when a game does something like that, it gives you like an unbeatable fight. This fight doesn't seem unbeatable, you know, like, look, I have like tons of medkits and everything. Like, this is like, unless he somehow has an attack that he will use to kill me, then it will probably happen, but... The thing is, he uses... He does change it. No, wait, he doesn't change his break zone. Okay, one more break. And we're just gonna do this again. It's like around 1000 HP. I mean, would it actually... Does it now do more damage like this? I think not stocking actually does more damage. Kill me, hurry up. I think actually just shooting him kinda does more damage. Wait, I still had like one stock up. Maybe he gave me a stock for insulting me? I don't know. Kinda felt like I didn't have that stock before because I used it. Because if I do double stock, then... You know, I mean, the thing is, it's impossible to lose here, but... It's a little bit lame that he has to make his whole animation even though the lying is already over. Or the line, not the lying, what the heck. Or just knock on my door. I'm going crazy. Wait. No, the worst thing is I have to cut this out of the video and I have to render that video, and that video will then take like, I don't even know, 18 gigabytes. But anyways, you know, that's life. Let's hope that the boss battle takes so long that I can... No, I would have to render it anyways. Never mind. Well, you know, can't do anything against it when your duty calls. So, you know, I'm a masochist. Normally I would enjoy getting insulted by Albedo, but you know, he's not giving me that good insults. Like, he's not insulting me in a way that I would really enjoy it. And you know, obviously he's coming back. Like, that wasn't a boss. Wow, that would be an amazing final boss. Oh, wait, maybe we... Things now, obviously he's gonna... Oh, wait, I should heal myself? Please don't quit. Oh, that's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen. Like, that's not possible to... Okay, the thing is, that's the game telling you you can't fuck this fight up. Like, this will always happen. Every time you almost die, it will leave you at like 1 HP. The thing is also, why do I have so little medikit M's? Like, I would kind of think that I would have more of these. Because throughout the game, I never used a medikit. I always used like normal heals, but I ended up with like 2 of them at the end of the game. Maybe it's because I didn't really beat like these end boss enemies or the end game enemies. Because, you know, we saw in last episode what happens if I try to fight those. Things, no, I'm kind of like... Oh fuck, I fucked it. I fucked the break up again. The thing is, no, it's not even broken. I'm pretty sure even if I would have hit, it wouldn't have been broken. Well, yeah. And I'm still afraid that he can actually kill me. Like, I don't know if it's smart. I don't trust myself. Or was it BB? We didn't change the break zone. I was just kind of fucking stupid and forgot that he's actually having a break zone that it's just BB. Does it even show? No, it's a question mark. Okay, the thing is, a provocation actually does give us a stock. So the game knows what we're supposed to do. Like, the game is literally telling you, or telling you what you have to do. Just get provocated and shoot. Because that's like the Red Dragon mode, probably. Like, oh, you get a free stock. I mean, other fights I got a free stock too. Like, I don't... Oh wait, this time there was no free stock. Probably because I knew I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill him again. Things, no, why does he have to be like why isn't he wearing a shirt? This pain, it's good. Okay, the thing is, maybe I have to do something special. Like, I'm feeling like I'm not doing something right. Wait, I can boost my... The other time when I boosted myself, it didn't. Wait, so I can just boost myself. Like, it felt like I can't do that. I mean, I can only do it when he's up. Like, no, it makes sense. No, wait, I can't. Weird. Okay, now he changed his break zone though. So it's gonna be a CC this time. Tension. Maybe we have to do something with the tension. Like, I'm not quite sure. The thing is, maybe we just need to kill him like really quickly. Like, we have to do more damage than I think. Like, maybe if he gets like under 1,000, we have to do it. And we have to like triple spam the attack. Like, we need to stock it 3 times and then just bam 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 bam. Or maybe boost it into there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do this once. And I think with the next attack... Wait, no, I can do one more normal shoot. No, he changed his zone. So actually, that was smart that I didn't unleash. No, it was a BC, fuck. But it should have been enough anyways. How much HP does it have? Like, I thought that should have killed him. Or maybe we just have to do it over and over. Like, 10 HP. Like, he's just gonna keep on doing it. Oh no, he's gonna change something. So you have to do it like 3 times, and then he does something else. Also, his chain is clipping through his necklace, or his necklace is clipping through his body. That's not nice. And yeah, he will always kind of take... Oh? He's a little bit, you know, drunk. A little bit dizzy, but he's like, oh, I'm kind of bored, Albedo. Wubido, can you do something cooler? Not even XP? I wouldn't have minded some XP. I think that makes Albedo look like such a fool. Such a loser, kinda. Like, this isn't a fight that makes you think, wow. Unless I would have made a cutscene that made it look like a cool fight, because he's just sitting around. A little bit, maybe. Not true. I mean, I do like the layout here. Like, I wish a dungeon like this would have existed, where we... Oh, barefoot. Oh, he's with his sexist ramblings again. Women can feel the same. I mean, he kinda did in a way. He lost his brother, that's even more than just his best friend. It was like best friend and brother. He's like Jesus. You have your friends. You know, you're not alone anymore, Rubido. No, I don't want to be mean. In a way, it doesn't feel like Albedo really deserved this kind of send-off. But, you know, it would feel more earned if he would have explained a little bit more about the things, why he did all of this, even if he knew this how it's going to be ending.
どうしたの、ルベド。聞こえないんだ。右胸のもう一つの鼓動が聞こえなくなった。だから泣いてるの？ほっといてくれよ。俺は自分の半身をこの手で引きちぎった。
It was the best for both of you.
ここにいる俺はもう俺じゃないんだ。ルベドはそんな弱い子だったの？そんなの私の知ってるルベドじゃない。
Even has an R on the back there.
もうどうだっていいんだ。立ってルベド。君を待っている人たちがいるわ。
May have lost one person, but even the girls on the boat, or ship, you know, Shelly and Mary, and Momo, and everyone else. And you should have seen that without having a daydream about his old crush. You know, the thing is, Momo is the one protecting him. Yeah, just took you a while to realize that. It's fine though, as long as you do. Both of you. Junior and Albedo. But again, you know, the thing is, there's like so many questions about Chaos all the time. Like in the first game, he can just touch Gnosis, kills them. Nobody is like, oh, he can just do that, I guess. No, Chaos just shows up here suddenly. I mean, the thing is, nobody can question it actually. But what are we gonna do with Zoa now? It's just flying into space. Like, who's gonna grab it? Who's gonna snatch it? Like, this is like very dangerous. Like, someone has to grab it. Yeah, he's back. Like, did no one even question it? What Chaos? How did Chaos do it? Like, they should have noticed it if he went in his own mecha, right? Like, they should have been like, oh, why is Chaos flying there? Like, it's the kind of typical thing where the viewer sees it, but the other people don't see it. Is he not gonna ask him how he did that? I mean... some people can't be honest with themselves. I do know that feeling. Oh, Shion is just like you and Jin. Sorry. I mean, that's a 7% percentage that's not real. Like, something will happen, obviously. Like, you can't just have the real Zoha being there and nothing happening to it. Obviously, there's always something. Oh, it's this guy. Abel's Ark. Not Noah's Ark, but Abel's Ark. So sadly, there won't be any cute animals on there. You know, why don't we just let them take the Zoa? You know, why don't we just say, yeah, you can have it. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Are we gonna say no to this thing? Are we gonna be like, you know what? Yeah. Like, we've seen how big the Zoa is. This thing is even bigger. And look, the Zoa even wants to be sucked in. Like, the Zoa is not saying, nah, I don't want this. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get sucked by you. You know, goodbye. Like, no, we could blame ourselves, but how are we gonna blame ourselves for this? I mean, maybe Chaos. Maybe Chaos knew a little bit. Maybe he could have changed a little bit about that. And like, in a way, it ends really anticlimactic, doesn't it? Like the final boss fight, it's like a very more personal thing. Right? It's not always a bad thing if it's not like some super epic dude at the end of the game. Like the Gnosis at the end of the first game wasn't like really like, you know, but why is he hiding there? A dog? Hopefully they should. Oh, that's a Chihuahua. I hate these rats. Like, I don't hate these dogs, but you know, I like dogs that are dogs. I don't like Chihuahuas look like rats. Actually, the only dog races I hate are like pit bulls. You know, these terrier dogs, you know, fuck them, they don't deserve to live. We should never breed them again. They should just die out a personal death. But, you know, yeah, I like dogs normally. Cats, all animals. Except pit bulls and their friends. But no, something just feels so anticlimactic about the second game at the end here. And you know, in the first game, there's too many questions that start getting opened up, and none of them are get answered in the second game, and the second game answers nothing from the first game really, and it throws up even more questions. And then the saddest thing is that they were never allowed to really go through with the whole plan of 6 games and had to finish up in the third game, which is gonna be played by me soon. Yay! The thing is, he's gonna make like, oh, you know, it wasn't for Momo, even though everyone knows he extension his life for Momo, obviously, and Yuli. Why is the kid the kid in the background just fell over? And yeah, kind of sad, like, because the second game feels like everyone was supposed to get like their own game in a way, right? Like the second game was Bubido, a little bit of Momo, Albedo, you know, kind of fishing up their own threads. So now at the end we see obviously Chaos would have maybe gotten to be the big part of the third game, and not just, you know, maybe. The thing is, it's like so hard because we don't know the full script, how it would have went if it would have went the normal, supposedly worked way that they were planning it to have. Because if you can't do everything you wanted to do if you get forced to do it in 3 games instead of 6. And obviously in a way it's also like a madman's idea to make not just a trilogy but 6 games. You know, it can happen when you're like the personal... I don't mean this like in a rude way, but if you're like the personal pet of a millionaire in your pockets, you know? For example, if I would be a billionaire, I would found Monolith Soft. I would give them money. Even though nowadays with Nintendo they found like a good place that seems very stable and safe for them, I would just tell them, here, I'm gonna give you a few billions and you can do your true vision. Regardless of how bad it would sell. Because, you know, as a billionaire, I would have the money to found that. It's a Miyuki. Yay! Ellen gets... The thing is, Shion is kind of like a lesbian. So even Miyuki would have a bigger role than Ellen. But yeah, you know, I would found their true vision. Like, the thing is, when you work for Nintendo, you are a little bit more also reined in. Right? Like, not saying that the Xenoblade games don't also have some political, religious backgrounds. Obviously, they have lots of those. But they are not written on their sleeves so far. Like, they exist, but I want to see like a true vision. You know, like, without having to rewrite anything. Just give Takahashi money and his team and tell him, create the trilogy, create the sexology, create the game franchise of your dreams, and you have the founding for the next 40 years as long as I'm still alive. Don't hold back, make 10 games if you need to, just finish the job. And I don't know why that doesn't happen. You know, why do billionaires waste their money on, I don't know, shit? But yeah, you know, I would have loved the True Vision. And then I would think that the second game wouldn't have been also so hated on. Because the second game feels like, I've read that some people say it's like a filler thing, but you know, it wasn't meant to be like this. Like, it was meant to be the personal story of Albedo and Rubedo and a little bit different things added to it. And not just the second game of 3 games. It should have been the second game of 6 games. But obviously, we can change the past. And we have to find it. Yes, Virgil.
深層意識のさらに下、無意識領域の最下層、ウーヌスムンドゥスにその答えがあるというのかい。
That's light.
まあ、そういうことにしておこうか。ロストエルサレムへの道が開かれたとき、コスモスは目覚める。で、
Who is him? Probably Chaos White.
だとさ、よかったな、相棒。ようこそ、ザラトゥーストラを紡ぐ者よ。
To be continued. Sadly, not the way it was meant to be continued. But you know, that's life. And we will have to see if they were meant, or if they managed to nicely do that. The thing is, I kind of wonder what are we gonna get for having a clear data file for the third game, because in the second game we got the swimsuit for Kos-mos and Ziggy. That was kind of it. There was something else too, and I think when you beat the game, you get like post game. There's like post game, which I won't do because I think maybe I shouldn't have overwritten so many. Like I should have kept like one that. Fuck, that was kind of stupid. But like I said, I wouldn't really go there anyways. Let's see if we just see the main menu, and yeah, we just see the main menu. I mean, the thing is, I still have to save there, but because the thing is, you can't fail the last fight. So if I would want to find out more, I would just do that. But yeah, that was the end of Xenosaga 2. I would say it's a good game. Like, obviously, it has its issues. The thing is, I kind of choked a lot, you know, like, I used cheats at the... At like 2 bosses, because... Yeah, I didn't truly understand the break system. I think if I would have really, you know, made myself clear with the break system, I wouldn't have struggled at that one fight. The second fight was like, ugh, I just wanted to, I lost my mind at like 4 AM in the morning. But anyways, that doesn't matter. You know, I beat the game. Doesn't matter how you beat it, really, because the thing is, I obviously started this series as wanting to analyze the games in a more story-like way, not like in the gameplay way. I would talk a little bit about the gameplay, but obviously it will be more about talking about the story and everything to refresh myself with it. And yeah, you know, next time, this won't say Xenosaga 2, jenseits von Gut und Böse, it will say Xenosaga 3. Der Wille von Zarathustra. Even though the thing is, I always mispronounce that. Like, I even read the book from you. I even bought it because of the game. I even read it. I kind of forgot most of the things, and the thing is, I read it in German. The thing is, with philosophers, most people won't read Nietzsche in German because they won't learn German just for philosophers. So yeah, but at this point, I'm just talking, and you know, good night, and I hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I don't think it's a bad game. It's like the Black Sheep. Like, not a bad game, but it's like, I don't hit anyone, but I would say it's on the same level as the first game. Good night.